welcome to our facility, our demo room. So we come back to the subject.
Yes, please.
Explain us this WaveForming.
Sure. Well, first, congratulations for that room. Pretty impressive and very nicely designed and executed.
Yeah.
So
thank you.
We did the calibration in no time, and the result is, I don't know, Sid could tell us what he thinks maybe later on, but I think everybody's happy with the result. So very quickly about waveforming. So that's our latest technology to deal with a specific problem, which is a major problem in home theater, which is low frequency reproduction. As we discussed, we were pleased to see that in Vietnam, dealers and integrators first care more and more about AV integration, but they want to do it right. And that's the key. You have to understand physics, acoustics in order to design system that performs and project after project. If you don't care about science, acoustics, you're just gonna get random results.
Yes.
And if you invest as a client a lot of money into a room and into equipment and the result is not there, then AV will die.
For sure, yeah.
So maybe it's a bit rude to say it that way, but that's the truth. So we're trying to do our part in terms of solving problems and delivering consistent performance and obviously the highest possible performance. So to explain waveforming, I have to explain the problem that we're trying to solve in the first place. So the problem is that due to the nature of acoustics, when you play bass content in a room like this, especially, small to medium-sized room, you will have very inconsistent bass reproduction in different parts of the room. This is due to a problem called standing wave.
What you mean is, in some places you have too much bass.
In some places you don't.
Yeah.
And it's a problem people can experience with hi-fi as well. I know Vietnam is a heavily two-channel driven market. And there's nothing more frustrating than buying big towers.
Yeah.
And once you sit in the listening position that you have selected and you have no bass,
yeah,
you feel like you've been robbed.
Yes.
Whereas it's not the speaker's fault. It's just physics.
Yeah.
It's the acoustics. So that's what we're looking into, the acoustics and the natural laws of physics that you can't beat no matter what you do. So the way we try to mitigate and actually fix this problem is that we use first a special subwoofer arrangement, both in the front wall and in the back wall, to be able to control how the bass is produced and how the bass propagates through the room. That special arrangement and our algorithm, waveforming, ensures that there is less reflection against the wall, which is the reason why in some seats you don't have bass, because the energy coming from the subwoofer and the energy reflected against the walls, the ceiling, or the floor, they cancel each other.
That's right.
Or they amplify each other.
Yeah.
So why in some seats you have no bass, in some seats you have too much bass.
Yeah, too much.
So by controlling the way the bass is created in the first place and how the bass is tiered toward the listening area, we limit the amount of reflection in the first place. So the bass goes from front to back, and then in the back, maybe you're going to be able to see the subwoofer layout in the back. You're going to also be able to see the beast that Carey made that are very impressive. The way they perform, so loud, so tight, so deep. It's really nice. And these subs in the back, their role is to absorb the remaining energy. So that
like an active absorption material.
Exactly.
Right? Okay.
Exactly. So basically that's the point. So what are the benefits? The benefits first for the integrator is that it gives you a recipe and guidelines that you can repeat project to project. You don't have to think too hard. Once you understand how to design a system and how to calibrate it, it's going to provide predictable and repeatable results. And that will be the case for every single seat in the room, which was so far simply impossible.
Yeah, for now, when we design a room, we always call a best seat is a wall seat, where you have the best performance, and we have to sacrifice every other seats in the room.
So now for the bass, we can really deliver the same experience, which is good. Because home cinema, unlike hi-fi, is, something you have to enjoy with your friends or with your family. Right. It's not something that you sit on your own between your two speakers.
Yeah.
And I love hi-fi, don't get me wrong, but it's just a fact. Culturally, you listen to hi-fi on your own, and as soon as you move away from the center, the whole stereo image collapses.
That's right.
Home cinema, they have a center speaker, there's multiple seats. It is designed as a place where you can enjoy movies or TV shows or documentaries as a family or as a group of friends.
That's right.
So it's important to make sure that everybody enjoys as much.
Yeah.
And in terms of performance, to finish with waveforming and the benefits, but this time the benefits for the end user is that it's cleaner bass, it's a little less fatiguing, and it opens up the entire soundstage. So although we look after the bass, it delivers also better mid and high frequencies. So it is in fact also something we're looking forward to deploy in hi-fi systems, because the same problem happens in hi-fi.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you, Arno, for very quick and clear explanations. So, great job. You help my life much easier.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
But you did our life very easy as well with this room, so thank you very much for having us.
Okay, thank you. So now we sit back and enjoy some music track and some movies together.
Oh yeah.